Hi, shock and awe back again to reveal to you the secret world of straight guys. So, as you know, I've been a sex worker for 14 years now. Most of my customers are straight, and I'll be lucky to see one truly gay guy a week. Over the years, I've had sex over 40,000 times with over 30,000 people. I would like to just reiterate that I have never even had to be treated with even antibiotics. I have never had a cold sore. I have never received a sexually transmitted illness of any sort. My straight clients and I do not consider them to be bi. The use of the label bisexual is a dodgy one to me, and it's bandied around way too much. So I'm going to be talking about what straight guys are up to. I'm going to talk to you about the truth behind men's sex activities, the truth what's going on in society. I'm 100% gay. I can't even look at a cloud without looking at it from a gay guy's perspective. I don't look at chicks, I don't lust for female flesh. However, put a chick in my bedroom with me and I will have oral sex with her and fuck her better than a straight guy. And I say better because my idea of foreplay is not typical of straight men. Hi, do you want a root? But I am not bi, I am gay. I guess the sexuality of my clients could be described as a mirror image of mine. They are straight, they don't pervert guys or lust after male flesh, but occasionally feel inclined to have some fun with a guy. For the sake of fun, not because of sexuality. Surveys have revealed approximately 80% of all straight guys are having sex with other guys, sometimes with each other, sometimes with gay guys. I know Oprah has done specials on the topic, and I've asked many of my clients and fuck buddies questions along the lines of what goes on in your head? What do you lust after? How do you feel about the sex we have in the perspective of your sexuality? Resoundingly, the answer I get is that they are straight. They don't lust after guys, only chicks. But they say having sex with a guy is so much more fun. It's about the fun of physical contact, the kinkiness of it being taboo, and that they can relax and just enjoy it. As opposed to sex with a woman, where you're probably in most cases having sex with a game player. You don't really know whether or not you're with a human being who wants you, or if they do, why do they want you? Plus, I mean, come on, guys, straight or gay, are into it. Chicks, generally, they're not. They're holding back. They're all, I don't do that. But the guys I see, they do not generally identify as bisexual. Bisexual, by the very nature of the word, means being fairly equally attracted to both sexes and being able to appreciate a romantic relationship with either. That type of sexuality is very rare. It's a laugh when I talk to people who say they are bi-curious. I ask them, oh, so you've never had a guy? And they generally say that they have, usually only a few. My reply is along the lines of, well then, you're not curious anymore, are you? You obviously enjoyed it, and you want to do it again. Curious means you haven't done it yet. Surveys have shown that many straight guys have had or are having male-to-male sex. Many others are secretly longing to try it. It's kinky, it's taboo. It's their big secret that no one else knows about. I don't call it gay sex because, as I mentioned, they don't identify as gay sexually. Most will deny it. It's the biggest kept secret in society. Girlfriends and wives would be in for the biggest shock if they realised the extent to which their straight men are getting into it. I would say most are or most want to. The average person out there that's straight, you probably find they're going to beats, which is toilets and parks where guys meet to get off, gay saunas, escorts, and they're trawling through the sex sites on the internet to get casual sex from guys, and probably from girls as well. It happens so easily in confined situations like during war and in prisons where straight sex is not easily obtained. I've had clients who fought in the Second World War. They all tell me that they had their little circle of fuck buddies, usually between 4 and 6 of them. They stayed within their groups and were emotionally very upset if any of them were injured or killed. They do not like to talk about it too much, that's for sure. Male to male sex is simply part of nature. Wild animals have male to male sex and girl to girl sex. So you yobbos and rednecks out there, you need to understand that it's just a part of nature. It's a part of life. So no one needs your comments and no one needs your attitude, because you're in the minority. Their mates and relatives are probably doing it, and in most cases so are they. And if they're not, they probably want to. The average type of client I see covers the full range of society. Young to old, thin to fat, pretty to ugly, and rich to poor. I mainly see the following four groups of workers: plumbers, electricians, builders, and truck drivers. Most of my clients are from low socio-economic backgrounds, and they are usually the friendliest and the easiest to be with. So male to male sex, that was prolific and out back in Roman days, for example. Men had sex with other men simply for the uncomplicated fun of it. It's well documented, it was socially accepted. The misguided morality of Christianity came along and stuffed that well and truly. But it didn't stop it. No one can. It just went underground. Just like no one can stop anyone from being born gay either. Societies have tried, but they never will. The drive is too strong and too natural to inhibit. So you'll find out there that most of your brothers, fathers, uncles, grandparents, football playing mates, office working mates, you name it, they're all doing it. So next to come, I'm going to be talking a little bit more about the actual breakdown culturally, as well as some more statistics to let you girls know what your guys are doing out there. So enjoy. I'm Shock and Awe.